Party, Senator O'Riordan.
Thanks very much, and you're very welcome, and I want to join with others in expressing sympathy for your bereavement this summer. I heard that you've asked us not to stray into the presidential election in the States, and that's fair enough, but I think at every opportunity between now and election day we need to call out the racist buffoonery that seems to be taking on such a popular position across the United States. And it's not just happening in America. As has been said, there are very, very unwelcome, xenophobic and, to be honest, racist comments coming from quite across the political spectrum in the UK. It's becoming mainstream. It's happening across Europe. So this entire issue of immigration is something that is extremely important, and the wise words that have been spoken by you, Sue, are very, very welcome in this chamber. However, I do very, very strongly feel that this issue of Irish politicians asking the American administrations or governments or politicians to change their view of Irish, the status of Irish immigrants in America is probably the area of most rank hypocrisy in Irish public life. Because how on earth can we, with a straight face, go to the American political system or present ourselves in the White House every March with a bowl of shamrock and point blankly refuse to do what we're asking the Americans to do here at home? We point blankly refuse to do what we're asking the Americans to do here at home. We have between 20 and 26,000 undocumented individuals here in Ireland. Many of them are children. The UN Committee for the Rights of the Child asked last March that the Irish government would move on regularisation of these undocumented workers. Last March. Nothing has been done. So I can hear that I would quite strongly make the point that while we will have nodding heads around this chamber, and while we will have gushing declarations of love for those of our brothers and sisters and children in America, as we quite rightly should have, how on earth can we say to the American political system, you have to get your immigration situation in order to benefit our children, when we won't do it here? So I would suggest to Cathaoirleach, I would ask political representatives of all parties in this House to leave their hypocrisy at the door, to ask the leadership of their own parties what they are doing to regularise the situations for workers in this republic who are undocumented. And the language is interesting at Cathaoirleach, because when talking about the American political system, we always talk about Irish undocumented in America. But that word somehow changes to the word illegal when dealing with workers in Ireland. So what I would suggest is the best symbol of goodwill we could possibly show in terms of what we want the American system to do is to do it right here at home. Because any American senator or any American congressman or any American president could quite easily say, as a result of all this lobbying, what are you guys doing at home? Are you regularising the undocumented workers in your own country? Are you doing what the UN Committee for the Rights of the Child have asked you to do? Because the answer is no. So, what I would suggest is that after this debate is done, perhaps we could all ensure that our own political parties get the finger out and do what the UN Committee for the Rights of the Child have asked us to do before we engage in the rank hypocrisy leading up to next March again, and the handing over a bowl of shamrock, which, to be honest, to me, is something that grates hugely on my sense of social justice, on my sense of our place in the world, and our sense of our responsibility to common man.